The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. That's a big elevator. It looks nice though. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lured us further and further into the bowels of the school. Wow, this is a fancy courtroom. You finally arrived! What do you think? Does it just feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie setup, right?
Shit.
It's not even close. Poo-poo!
Well now.
Okay. Well, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. I gave him the wrong list. Hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. Those really aren't seats. Those are more like little podium people holders. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly fate. A deadly class trial. There's a lot of deadlies in this. There's a lot. I don't know if you noticed, but it's just all deadlies. Oh God, what is this? What's this class trial? Oh. Set skills. I have the melodious voice skill, don't I? Yeah, I do. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed? What the fuck am I doing here? I was assuming this was going to be like Phoenix, right? I don't know how to make what we'll find out. Let's that doesn't have anything. Let's do it. Let's fight. All arise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
What the shit? Why is this portrait all like spazzing the fuck out?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Aww. Oh, sweet. Yeah, hearing it in his voice just makes you want to hate it.
Friendship penetrates?
Oh my God. They really made him horny.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
60's round number.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
We're gonna have an extra, aren't we?
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Narrator. So if I gave Makoto my voice, then who's the narrator voice if I'm the narrator, huh? Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure! As things progress during each trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradiction buried within their statements. So wait, this is live action Phoenix Wright? I am so fucked later in the game then? What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Now if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. GLHF. Okay, we're doing this. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Oh God, everything's so
know
intense.
that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that
It's
the killer
tensions.
must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No, no, no,
Didn't even have a chance to resist.
no, that's wrong. I thought I hit the button. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there'd be no explanation for what happened in my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refine someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? Actually, no, I didn't. I was too busy trying to push the button. That's how little brain power I have. That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. As you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun. GLHF again, motherfucker.
I assert that the one who was murdered was
Alright,
Miss
so,
Who know that? And the murder took place
so
in
we could
Makoto's
just...
The bathroom. So it seems most like the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
No.
She didn't even have a chance
No.
to resist.
How do I...
No, he's wrong.
I did it! I did it!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's
Damn,
next?
so they all rag on her afterwards. Like, oh, that should have been obvious.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The knife in her chest. Do we really have to? Okay, we'll just let them do
what
it.
was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, let's shoot that. It was the kitchen knife.
No, that's wrong.
Was it the random
No.
knife?
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Sort
And
of.
if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Why is your portrait now spazzing out?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe
Yeah,
that?
Leon. Oh shit. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you concentrate, time will slow down and you can pay closer to attention to what everyone is saying. On top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. There is no need to rush. Well then, GLHF. As the speed picks up. Everything's so stylized,
So
I
I
like
guess
it.
there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the
There was
room.
someone in the dining hall. You lie!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I already said that.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
When I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Oh. Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Damn, he looks pissed.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Ooh. I didn't think of something like that.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Damn, that is brutal.
Oh, and more important
Certainly. Why would I get involved in something like that?
Bitch, you're dead next.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
That's a good question.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Interesting rule.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Now you gotta throw in that element of chaos.
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense, because if the killer graduates, everyone else gets executed. So whoever helps them gets executed is helping getting themselves executed.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Silly me.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Sure.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Why didn't you say that earlier then?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it
Oh,
out
shit.
already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Wow.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
It would have been funny if she killed her and there was like a double murder. So there would be double blackened. Could that be a thing?
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Thought we'd been over the fact that they're both girls.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
He does have a right to be angry.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Aw. Junko.
Sayaka.
Oh.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Did she grab the knife then? Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Well... Yeah.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
She was getting a self-defense
When she came
weapon?
into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Why didn't you say this earlier?
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Ah, he's right.
See? He did do it after all.
Stop wishing it was me, bitch.
No, you're wrong.